今日は子羊さんが相手ということで、なんか本来は、21時開始だったんですけども、今日ちょっと早くできるってことで、ちょうど今の時間から急遽始められる感じだったんで、ちょっと実況できるかなって感じですね。20時になっちゃうとちょっと微妙にはなってくるんですけども、できる限りちょっと実況していこうかなとは思います。はい。よし、OK。よろしくお願いしますと。いや、見た感じはね、レイブンズとラムズだと OVR 的には結構差があるのかなって感じはするんですけどね、モダルとか。なんで力でゴリ押しで行くのもありなのかなって感じはありますけどね。ただなんせね、子羊さんなんで相手が、だいぶ侮れない相手というか、今のとこ負けたことはないんですけど、いつ負けてもおかしくない、とても危険な相手だとは思ってますね。はい。なんせね、OVR 関係なくハリスであんだけパスできるっていうのが、ちょっと理解できないぐらいすごいなっていう。アップねー。アップな。いや、いきなりかよ。怖いっすね。いきなりちょっと危なかったな。トリップスで来るんですね、いきなり。どうしよう。
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Stafford going to put it up right away.
よしよし。いきなりパスですね、やっぱ。さすが。どうしよっかな。
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Now it's Stafford. It's brought in by Harris. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
ワイトレードか。タイトはよく。おっしゃ。あとね、子羊さんは結構あれが剥ぎ取ってくるんでね、剥がしてくるんですよね。ストリップボールがうまい方なんで、そこら辺が怖いなってとこありますよね。いやー、幸先はいいですね。インターセプトから始まって。あとランストップがね、うまいんで、ちょっと怖いなっていう。おー、そういうやつなんだな。どうしよっかな。ちょっとキックだけでもね、先制だけでも確実に決めたい。これはマンっぽいですけどね。プレスカバー3のゾーンブリッジの可能性も 捨てきれない。やられたー。いやいやいやいやいやいやいや、早かったな。ちょっとマンはあんましてこないもんな。ちょっといきなり食らっちゃいましたね。せっかくインターセプトしたけども。いやいやいやいやいやいや、これはやばいね。まあ、とりあえずあれだな、ランで立て直したいとこですね。アーロン・ドナルドがいるのは逆なんだな。いや、やっちゃったな。一気に話が変わってくる。いきなりね。やっちゃいましたよ。まずストレッチが効くのか見たいとこですね。
This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've got that extra time. And we've seen teams come back off the open week.
結構なんか攻めたディフェンスできますね。
Game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And able to break one tackle, but didn't.
なんか動きがなんかすごい速く感じるんですね。なんでだろう。なんか動きが速く感じるな。よくわかんないですけども。あれハードフラットだったのか、多分。だったのかな。ちょっと通りづらいかな。どうだろう。いやー、通ったな、意外に。カバー2なんだ。
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Beckham will go in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. That is well read defensively.
やっぱね、MLB 出身なだけあって、ラインバッカー出身なだけあって、うまいっすね、こういうとこが。
They were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Jackson.
わあ、やばいな。
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to
やばいよ、これは。45ヤードか。カバー2と見込んで。あー、ダメだ。なんかめちゃめちゃやばそうだな、今回。ちょっとね。ディフェンスはちょっと抑えられるかもしれないけど、ちょっとあれだな。
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I
どうしようかな。相変わらずバンバンパスできますね。タイトワイオフか。あ、まずいな。
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
RPO も結構使ってくるなって印象が、今ね、マン入れてなかったら通っちゃってたかなっていう感じがしますけども。
This unit very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the number one overall passing
ああ、そっ
team in the
か、
NFL.
これか。
But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's
フ
why
リ
you
ッ
and
プ
I
してたの
are
か
excited to
今。
broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
多分。
That was a lightning fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run out of the play. He took the O, the option out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. He gets it complete to Harris. That's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second
いや、
down.
まずいね。混乱じゃないしかもこれ。
Because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the off season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Throwing is Stafford.
危ねえ。
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to
タイ
take matters
ト
in
ワイ
their
オ
own
フ
hands.
か。どうしよ
They
うか
want
な。
man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there
ちょっ
that
と
forced the
変化を
incompletion.
つけて。
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing again is Stafford.
よっしゃよっしゃ。危ねえ。おお、なんとか防いだぜ。ちょっとね、だいぶ。
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the
まあ
20
ちょっ
as it's
と
out of bounds at
お
about the 14-yard
一
line.
人怪我で。何で構えてたんだよな。
The Raven offense set at the line
普
for this
通に
next
これで構え
drive.
てくるのか。
And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a
あ
doctor.
危ね
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be
え。それで
second
カバ
down.
ー2なんだ
Pretty good
な。
first down
ちょっ
play
と
keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because
そ
there
う
are
だ
multiple
な。
options on this play.
どうしよ
Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
う。進めない。
Screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They enter
カ
play
バー
1
2
from the
か。
31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
だいぶちょっとやばいね。今日
It's
の
been
感
an
じ
issue
は。
for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in
どうしよ
doses,
うか
very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down
な。まあ
in,
一
down
通
out, being
り
able to play
も
it,
ともと持ってるものでちょっといろいろ試行錯誤するしかないかなこれは。
This now a 3rd and 4.
カバー2なのか。
Now Lamar changing the play.
ああ違うかな。なんか空いてるなあれ。あれ大丈夫なんじゃない？ どこだろう。あれどうしよう。反発なんだ普通に。なるほど。何でいくんだろうな。惜しいな。まあやっぱカバー2が強くなってんだよな。そうだな。じゃあちょっとこういうのでやるしかねえかな。あれなんかちょっと違う感じになっちゃった。こうじゃねえよ。まあいいや。ちょっと違うのになっちゃったな。やばいな。カバー2何が効くかな。ちょっとやばいなマジで。ちょっとカバー2で来てるっぽい感じありますけどね。どうしよう。こんな感じ。危ねえマジよく通ったよ。クラウドか。だいぶやばいな。苦戦してる。ちょっと整えたいとこですね。うまいね相変わらず。うまい。オープンフレックスで、これね結構これでカバー2で構えてくんだな多分。こんな感じでどうかな。よく取った。カバー3だったか。読めないねなかなか。ここで失敗したくねえな。どうしよう。あら遅かったなパスが。まあでも3点でもいいから取っていきましょう。よしよし。いやー怖い怖い。さてどういう攻撃で来るか。まあ RPO がね結構多いからそこら辺のねすごいな。この怖い抜けてくるリターンがうますぎるな。もっとね見ときゃよかったな。ちょっとエンプティベースフレックス。エンプティベースから何やってくんだろう。
And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've been
タイトエンドのあれね。タイトエンドじゃないか。とにかく RPO で来るな。まあちょっと通しつつ、あれですね。あ、これ奥やってた。
On first and 10, Stafford.
そうね、これで縦は見たんだよな、白井さんの動画で。バンチティーか。なかなかいろいろ使ってきますね。どうしよっかな。だいぶ攻め込まれてる感がすごいけど。ああ、ダメか。あれがな、あれだったら大丈夫だったんだろうけど、危ねえ。ロックマン・スミス頑張った。よくやったよ。よしよし。まあ RPO がねちょっと多いんで、だいぶどうしようかな。ここでまた RPO なのか。どうなんだろう。ああ、うまいな。クロスフラットだったのか。いやー、なかなかしんどいね。
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
とにかく RPO 頼みって感じなんだな。どうしよっかな。カバー2とマンを入れたあれにした方がいいのか。あ、きつい。そうだな。どうしようかな。まああれで仕掛けるかもちょっと。ああ、でもタイトは言おうか。タイトは言おうか。じゃあちょっと話は違うな。
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
RT4 が多いな。でもちょっと下抜きれれてない。どうしようか。フレックス Y オフ、ちょっと変化つけてきたのかな。ここでちょっといきなりこっちも変えてみるか。いやー、取ったのかよ。はい、もう取ろう。こっからはもうあれだな。あ、そういうやつか。きついな。
Formation fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost start, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
あと何やったかな。40リードされてますね。まあただここで3点でもいいんで、だいぶ劣勢なんでね。3点でもいいんで取りたいところではありますね。でもなんかだいぶちょっと置いといて、いまいち思いつかないな。ないでいったらいいのか。もうぐらついてるし、しかも。
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs.
何だったんだろう今。ちょっと読めなかったな。バツ丸。
Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down up near the 40-yard line.
カバー2なんだな、今のは。
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
奥を狙ってるカバー2なのか。丸 R1。
Now Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
あ、やべ。
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
いやー、これ賭けだな。でもそうそうカバー3で組んじゃないかと。んでダメだったら投げ捨て。あはは、やべやべやべー。これ入るか。何ヤード68か。ちょっと厳しいな。どうしよう。6秒でしょ。ちょっと間に合うかなこれ。なんとかキックまで持ち込んだ。
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short. And it'll be fourth down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down
とりあえずここで7点取れれば次で
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
よし、完璧でしょ。ちょっとずれてはいるけど入るでしょ、タッカーなら。いや我慢我慢。とりあえず後半からどうしよっかな。なんかランインサイドな気がするな。でまあディフェンドディープでちょうど良さそうな感じがあるんだよな。いやこっからっすね。マジでとりあえず
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
ライトワイオフで何してくるか。でもあれなんだな、まだ
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time.
よしよし。
They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
とりあえずね、地道にランで行くべきだ。ここは意外にこういうの効くか。ああ、なんか違うな。ちょっと違うこれは。いいや。あはは、間に合わなかった。
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
こういうので来るのか。ちょっとでもあれだな、カバー2の対策がちょっと足りないな今回は。これでこれがここに来るんだったらありなんだよね。これで見るしかねえな。おお、よくかわしたマジで。全然自分の力じゃねえこんなマジで CPU の力ありがとう。よくかわしたよ。そういえば3T 使ってないですね今回は。そういえば思ったんだよな。これマンツーだけど多分マンツーだと思うんだよな。マンツーじゃないかな。まあ地道に取りに行くしかないよこれは。ただおひついさん自体は RPO の対策できるのかな。どうなんだろう。そこが見たいですね。
Now Lamar changing the look. He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. Room here to run. And he's out of bounds.
わあ、マーク・アンドリュー怪我するなよここでマジか。あったな。なんかだって絡んでないところの怪我って結構怖いよな。
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
なんかウィークトスの効くのかな、それともどうだろう。
Now a toss left side for Dobbins.
ああ、
Gain on the play. It'll be second
ゲイ
down.
ンしてないし。
Tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere.
いやー、ここはまあ3点でも確実に取って詰めていくしかないかな。まだ勝機はある。全然パスで来るんだったら
Here's 2nd and 10.
とは思います。
Another run here with Dobbins.
ああ、何それ。投げた。うわー、マジかよ。膝抜けが。ショッパー。
I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense.
なんで構える。なんだこれ。ウリッツか。ウリッツだと思われる。
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
おお、やった。あ、ちょっとこれ以上実況はできた。
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
3rd down and 6. Now it's Stafford. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Right back to him on first down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kohler. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 30 inches.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a short gain down to about the 33. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Second down and 3. Stafford now to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Adafe Owe there on the tackle. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. To rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They try the left side with Johnson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Ty Johnson with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Rams have taken a 4th quarter lead. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. It's complete. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now Lamar changing the play. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And now an audible here into something else. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't he? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you. Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Now it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now Jackson on first down. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 6 coming up. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big time read, big time play.
Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and a yard. That's out quickly to Bateman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Here we go. First and goal. Edwards will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Throwing now is Jackson. Let's call it the one. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now it's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball in terms of disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. They snap it to Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake.